BoatScopy, BoatScopy Nicolas Venance, BoatScopy, a show by Yachting Art Magazine.
Hello everybody and welcome to BoatScopy live from Boat Düsseldorf 2020-23. I'm in front of the Jeanneau booth Hall 5, in front of the DB Yachts booth. Let's meet Vincent Piel to discover together the brand new DB37. Good morning, Vincent.
Good morning, Nicolas.
Wow. At Jeanneau Power this year, you have two different booths in terms of power boats on the Boat Düsseldorf.
Yes, we have taken the decision to have two booths for this edition of Boat Düsseldorf.
Yeah.
And we have, like a tradition, our huge platform with the rest of Jeanneau Power boats with Cap Camarat and Mary Fisher. So boats from up to, let's say, 40 feet.
Yeah.
And here in this hall for super boats, we've got our DB Yachts stand with the two new models. The big DB43.
First presentation in Düsseldorf.
So first presentation of the 43 in Düsseldorf.
Yeah.
The boat was displayed for the first time in Cannes in last September. And from that time we also had some other events. For example, we did present the DB43 outboard version in Fort Lauderdale in Florida.
Yeah.
And here for Düsseldorf Boat Show, we are also making a world premiere with the brand new DB37.
Yeah, DB37 is in front of us. Could you, before explaining us the work you did on this new model, what does the concept of DB consist of?
So DB Yachts is a lot. DB Yachts is a big ambition for Jeanneau.
Strategic ambition.
It's a strategic addition to our range.
Yeah.
It's to go in the premium dayboat segment, which was a niche market a few years ago, but it is a market which is going more and more interest in general.
Yes, because in this hall, the niche market is all around of us. It's no more a niche market.
So it's no more a niche market. There are many new players also coming.
Yeah.
And so we wanted, as Jeanneau brand, to come in this segment, but not only making one more boat with a strong design and sometimes a bit extreme.
Gimmicks.
And here what we have done with DB Yachts is to, of course, to have a strong design and really modern shape, but also we wanted to bring all our savoir-faire with much more functionalities, more ingenuity, so that we can promise more than you expect to the customer. So what does it mean? It means that yes, you have the exterior styling, which is very bold and with sharp lines.
Automotive
yes,
oriented.
It's correct. We took a lot of inspiration together with our partner Camillo Garoni Design and his team to really give a new approach in the shape. Yeah. And we took a bit of inspiration from supercars, and you can see that we have a lot of shapes to give a strong signature.
Strong signature, powerful design.
Yes, you feel the power, but you also have a lot of refinement. For example, if you look at the shape on the back, also a strong identity with the shapes of the hull windows.
Yeah.
And here you can also discover, but we will present you more in detail during the visit, but we have also this foldable terrace on the both sides, on the aft of the boat, and this is a revolution.
Yeah, it's a day boat. That means for a family or family with friends, this boat will offer great moments.
Yes.
Specifically in the connection with the sea.
Absolutely. It's a boat where you will be able to really accommodate many people on board. 10 people without any problem, but with a high level of comfort. So we have given the priority to the exterior with a huge aft cockpit that open onto the sea.
What is really surprising when we think to day boats 10, 15 years ago, the evolution we can notice on the market is really strong.
Yep.
Today's boats are fully different of 15 years old boats.
This is really an amazing evolution on the concept. We have done a lot of improvement to win some extra space on board. With what we have done, the first solution is obviously when you see here, it's in addition to the aft platform, we are giving those lateral terraces, and that really connect the saloon with the sea.
Yeah.
It gives you perspective, it gives you much more space.
Yeah.
We win an extra, almost 2 meters extra when the terrace are open.
Really surprising.
And also it's something very interesting because this boat is here displayed with an inboard version, so with twin D4 320 Volvo Penta. But it will be also offered, with outboard engines, and then with the outboard to get access to the sea with the terrace is also much more comfort.
Much more comfort. So we'll go aboard. What is surprising is the protection against the sun.
So yes, it is a day boat, it is an open layout, but you know, people really also expect to be protected from the sun.
Yeah.
And we combine this with our savoir-faire to offer something very protective also, so that you can enjoy the boat in very sunny days, but you can also enjoy the boat during the mid-season.
Yeah, it's possible to close all the rear section of the boat, and so to have a very secured cockpit.
Yeah, absolutely. It's possible with this hardtop to totally close the cockpit. So we put some extra canvas, not only on the rear but also on the side. And it is a way to also enjoy all this extra space also during the mid-season, because you can even put a heater in this area. And it's more than you expect, it's more than a day boat.
How many people can sit around this big table at the cockpit?
So we can sit easily 6 to 8 people in a very comfortable way. This table, as you can see, is also foldable.
Foldable, yeah.
Depending on the cockpit configuration you are looking for. So the first possibility, you can fold the backrest backward in a very simple way, just with 2 latches to secure it. And you create a first aft sun pad, still keeping the table available for the rest of the guests. But we can also lower this table so that
you have a bigger sun pad.
Exactly, so that you make a major, huge aft sun pad, amazing. And we have also this sliding bench that enables many things.
What is the goal to slide the bench?
There are many reasons. The first thing is that you can also fold this backrest so that you can face every guest on board will be facing the sea when you will be driving.
Yeah, okay.
Yes. And this foldable bench also, this movable bench also enables to keep some seats available when you create the aft sun pad.
Okay. Okay. About the galley, exterior galley, it's the same style like on the Big Brother.
Yes, it's an entertainment center, as we say. So it's
entertainment center.
Yeah, it is a exterior galley, and you can notice that we make a nice countertop made of corian, so that you can also use it for having a drink, but hidden underneath. Under these foldable panels, you have a sink, you have a ceramic cooktop, you have a grill, and you have a fridge. So all the cooking area that traditionally on boats you get down below, we have moved them on the main deck so that you can enjoy the time with your friends.
It's strong evolution aboard boats, like on multi-hulls 20 years ago, when Gueulet came from the hulls to the nacelle.
Yes, on a multi-hull sailboat, it's a trend. That's true. That's correct. Yep.
So Gueulet is the center part of the cockpit because everybody is together. There is no permission to cook inside.
Yeah, look at the space that is available here, especially when we combine that with the full beam concept. You have a huge space, and it is a natural spot where everybody will gather to have a drink.
We have a big feeling of security because we are on a full beam concept.
Absolutely.
And so we are really secured because sea is behind the pillar.
Yeah, to explain, in fact, what we have done, we have moved all the arch to the side so that we win a lot of extra space. You can see here on the side, and in fact we win the space that we traditionally use for the side decks. We win the thickness of the pillars, so it's a lot of extra space we are gaining on the transom of the boat. And also there's another advantage, is that you get a lot of easy circulation on board.
Yeah.
Because when you are leaving the pilot station and you want to go to the bow, you don't need to go to the back. You get direct access from the pilot station to the side decks.
To the side deck. Sideways are comfortable, really securing. At the forward section you have a big sun pad, well protected with this sun canopy.
Absolutely. So in the bow we have a nice sun lounge with a backrest so that you can use as a sun pad, but you can also use this area to read a book, for example.
Yeah.
We can also enlarge this sun pad by connecting the bow seating with the sun lounge.
Really comfortable.
And you can notice how easy it is to circulate on board. Very safe. With the deep side deck, you get your hand is coming on the handrail naturally, and it is a symmetric circulation on board.
Symmetric circulation, really comfortable. We will now speak about performances at the piloting station. What are the different engines you offer aboard this new DB37 Vincent?
So on the DB37, we have here on this boat we have twin D4 320.
Yeah.
So we reach top speed of approximately 35-36 knots.
Wow.
So it's very promising. It's a very preliminary test we have done. And also remember that this boat will be available also with outboards. So with twin 400 horsepower, for example, you can expect to have even more speed.
I like very much the design, in terms of ergonomics you did on the dashboard of the boat.
So yes, we gave priority to the comfort of the pilot, but also to the comfort of everybody on board, because everybody is facing the sea. So we have these 3 seats at the pilot station.
Really comfortable seats.
Really comfortable, also with a nice identity. And we have put the pilot in the center so that you have a perfect visibility.
Yeah. Global visibility, well protected. What about the windscreen? It's glass?
It is very well protected windscreen because it's integral windscreen made of glass. Wow. With wipers in standard.
In standard? So glass and wipers in standard?
Yep, it's a similar solution like on motor yachts, on super yachts. So it's a lot of comfort, and it enables to be comfortable. Also, even during the nice days, you can have some wind that's coming up during the day, and it also enables, as I explained before, to close this hardtop in the mid-season and still continue to use the boat.
To use the boat. In introduction, we we talk about the fact you offer more than what people expect.
Yeah.
And what is surprising when I discover the boat at the beginning of the morning, it's the way you did organize the night forward section of the boat.
Yes, because on this type of boat,
usually
you get an interior which is quite basic and very open. And here with Jeanneau, we on the DB Yachts, we came with we wanted to offer more. We wanted to create a cruising boat inside for the family, for the owner.
It's really surprising because when we are on the main deck, it's a day boat, fully day boat. All is open, beach station at the stern, sandpad at the bow. And when we enter the night section of the boat, it's like a yacht because there is a really owner's cabin in the boat.
So in the bow cabin, yes, we have a lot of comfort. You have a lot of headroom. Really a nice level of comfort, plenty of natural light with the all windows.
Storage.
And privacy, because we have created 2 enclosed cabins.
Yes.
So a fantastic head with separated shower. And a huge surprise in the aft with this mid cabin, which is full beam,
and you have 2 possibilities for the beds.
Yes, we wanted to take really to optimize and to take all the available space. So it means that you can have 2 longitudinal beds like here.
Yeah.
But you can also, because it is very wide, you can also make a transversal bed for 2 persons. So it's 2 meters by 1 meter 40. So a lot of space also with this layout.
And in this case, you have 2 seats at the entry of the cabin. So our private walkthrough is going in his hand. Vincent, how was this boat received since yesterday morning when the boat show opened its doors?
So it's fantastic start. On the first day, we already sold few boats.
Few boats?
Yes.
First day?
Yes, and also the feedback from our dealer network is really fantastic, and it's very promising for the future.
What's an idea of the price?
So the price, let's talk about ex-VAT price. So it starts from 410,000 euro with the D4 C20, and after it depends on what you will put inside the boat, but you will get a price which is in between 550, 600,000 euro depending on what you put on board. Because you can put a lot of comfort. You can have on this boat a generator,
yeah. You
can have a stabilizer, a seakeeper,
yeah.
And of course this is adding a bit of more price to your quotation.
But what is surprising in your price list that a lot of equipment that are offered as option at competitors are integrated as series equipment at DB Yachts.
Yes, on the DB Yachts we wanted to have a clear offer for the customers so that they make directly the right choice. We have, for example, we offer the hardtop in standard. We offer the big windscreen in standard. You get the terrace, the 2 terraces also. You get the half cabin, and many stuff are standard on the boat.
Thank you very much, Vincent.
Thank you, Nicolas.